game like this. There may never be another game like this. And I'm just going to tell you that OG Anunoby in this game had 2 moments within about 3 minutes of real time. Everyone's talking about this tipping. Unbelievable.
What about the block of blocks?
Scott, both of those moments could be turned into statues. In fact, I suggest turning. In fact, I suggest turning. In fact, I.
What's good, people? What's good? I'm sick too, bro. This is crazy. I shouldn't have to wake up to this. I shouldn't have to wake up to this. That's crazy. I shouldn't have to wake up to this. This is crazy. I just can't believe it, yo. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. That shouldn't have never happened. Shouldn't have never happened. Series definitely over, man. It's definitely over. There ain't no question about it. The series over. My boy Germany, he out there in Australia, he said they're going crazy. It's ridiculous, man. Regular.
40.
60.
See that?
It's ridiculous, man. Shouldn't. De'Aaron's definitely a joke. Ain't no question about it. Like, it's no, like, I just don't get it. And this is the problem with Mike Brown saying when he do stupid stuff. Big Kev, what up, bro? This is the stuff when he's saying when he got screamed out. This is what I don't like about today's NBA player, man. And these guys don't be real on today's NBA. They don't. They don't be real in today's NBA player. It's a stupidity after stupidity. Stupidity after stupidity, man. It was uncalled for. We should never been dealing with nothing like this. Never. Never. Should have never dealt with this, man. This is crazy. I need to like something, man, before I cook him. And how Dylan Harper, you take Dylan Harper out. Dylan Harper's 8 for 12. Out of anybody, you put the ball in his hand, tell him to bring you to win. You have the one player who can go to the basket easy and make something happen. It's over. It's over. It's over. And I'm the type of person, I really don't be on that. But it's over. It's over. I ain't gonna lie. I would literally Big Baby put on his Twitter. I went to Twitter at halftime. I was on Twitter on halftime. Big Baby put, "Oh, it's over. We might as well crown the Spurs the champion." And a couple people were sitting there saying that on it. I was like, it don't feel right. It's something in me that shook my body. Some like don't feel right. Maybe because I don't like the Knicks like that, and of course if I don't like them like that, I'm always gonna be nervous. But it's crazy though. And Wemby's supposed to took over. Like the Spurs, your coach. See, this is what I like about. See, this is where the Spurs coach messed up at. They kept shooting threes. You know what he's supposed to do? And this is why I said, part of me like, you know what, forget it. Like, I got to respect Mike Brown at the end of the day, and it's like, I kind of like warming up to the idea, like, if they win, like, they just win. Because if you think, if they win, like, the reason why I said that, right? It's like, reason why I said if they win, they win. And it's like kind of Mike Brown, and what Mike Brown did, when he see his team didn't have it, you know what Mike Brown did? Mike Brown went to everybody. He tried people. He played the I can't pronounce his name. The African guy at center. He said, you know what? I'm gonna see what I can get from him. Mike Brown put him in. Mike Brown tried Clarkson. He tried look at all the guys. I'm just saying all the guys off this bench. The normal is Shaman. The normal Shaman, Alvarado, Jordan Clarkson, Deuce McBride. He said, nah. He put the center in, I can't pronounce his name, Hakan, whatever his name is. He put him in, and then he put Germany's Shohan in. That's a coach there, like things ain't going right, I don't care. I'm going to show y'all, I will pull y'all. I will pull y'all. And that's what what's the name supposed to do. You guys not playing, he should have went deeper into his bench. He should have went deep into his bench and been like, nah, I can't accept that. I can't accept that. I will go deeper into my bench. You know what I'm saying? I would have went deeper to my bench. Especially the wing guys. I'd have tried Harrison Barnes. You see what I'm saying? Who else the Spurs got? I would have tried Kelly Olynyk. I would have said, you know what? I'll go Kelly Olynyk. Instead of, because if he, like, to be honest, Luke Cornett can't give you anything on offensive end. Kelly Olynyk can score at least. The Knicks had Mitchell Robinson in. I understand that what's the name, a better rebound and stuff, but you have to, when you get in the game, that's why you got to talk to your player. Listen, box Mitchell Robinson out. You tell Kelly Olynyk, that's all I need you to do on the defensive glass. Box Kelly Olynyk out. I mean, box Mitchell Robinson out. That's when Kelly Olynyk should have been in the game with Mitchell Robinson in. This way, we know Kelly Olynyk not a defensive player. He don't have to worry about him defense. Just worry about him keeping him off the glass. But offensively, he give you a whole another a person you got to watch. Brutus, what up? Brutus, like, he had to see people talk negative about the Spurs. That game was inexcusable, though. If we gonna be all the way, you shot way too many threes. Like you just played the numbers game. Like, one of these gonna go down. Like, bro, go to the basket. And then they were shooting. There was so much time left on the clock, man. So much time left on the clock. Can I get some likes? 31 people, 9 people. I don't understand some of you guys. Even people don't like me. I would. Let's say if you don't like me, I come on this channel. I'll be like, yo, I get something totally different. On these YouTube channels, if you look at it, let's just be honest. I'm not calling nobody out or nothing, right? But let's just say I'm the sports channels, right? The sports YouTube channels. You got these guys on here, right? You go that channel, right? For the most part, you look at most of these sports channels, you pretty much hearing the same thing. A lot of these sports channels, they would say some of the stuff about the Knicks and the Spurs, but they talk about the Lakers the same thing over and over and over. Come out with all these different scenarios and the same stuff. That they don't go in the real root of the problems. They just want to just be in happy land. A lot of these shows, man. But these shows I watch. Soon they come in, they ask for likes. People be quick to jump and get them the likes. I get them likes too because anybody show I watch. If I'm watching it out this guy, I'm gonna like it. Like, it's not that serious to me. It's not that serious. I could disagree with everything you're saying. On the strength of that, I'm on your channel. I don't care if it's for a second. If I listen to a little bit what you're saying, out of respect, I'm going to like it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna hurt me to like the video. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, I give y'all stuff that nobody. It's totally different. Like, okay, I'm here something different. I don't flood y'all with too much Laker trades talks and all these rumors. I know that's what you guys want to hear, and I do give y'all that. But I give y'all real. I'm not gonna give y'all hope that Lakers gonna do everything in one season. I said what the Lakers need to do is start building some type of foundation. It starts now. They need to start building a foundation, building a culture, exactly what you're gonna be, and stick to that. If you just look at every team who win, that's what they doing. The Lakers swapping out every year. They don't know exactly, they have no identity, no culture, nothing. They winging it every year. You're not gonna win like that. You're not. When it comes to like trading players, getting players, it's just players all over the place. Lakers is all over the place, y'all. And that's the conversation I like to have. I'm not going to pile on it. Oh, let's just get him. Let's just get him. Oh, we could get him. We could get him. Oh, Lakers could get him. We could get him. Oh, this, that, and the third. Oh, Lakers don't got no options. Oh, they might as well just bring all everybody back. No. You got to start. Sometimes you have to take a step back to go 2 steps forward. That's what you got to do. And I'm up here asking for likes. Like, come on, man. I give y'all stuff that you could think about. It's teachable moments, man. It's teachable moments because this is why the NBA is like this, because these guys come on there and they swift past the real problems. This is why we get dumb basketball. And our kids and stuff grow up with this stuff. There is no accountability. Fox is not going to get. I watched a couple things already before I came on live. Fox ain't getting killed like Chet Holmgren did. He's not. He's not getting killed like Chet Holmgren did. And he should. That's no excuse. Not just Fox, the coach and the team too. The team too. Yes, the Knicks comeback was impressive, but that should have never happened. You literally had at the end of 3 quarters, I want to say either 90 or 92 points. How you only end up with 106 points? How? How? You had 90 or 92 points at the end of the 3rd quarter. How you ended the game with 96 points? That's crazy. And they had to score 30-something points. And then they beat you by 1 point. You may tell me you can't even get a 20-point quarter? You can't get a 20-point quarter when you got the foul line slowing. Like, it's jump shooting. As a coach, I don't care I'm hurting people's feelings. I'm going in that locker room sitting there saying, yo, Dylan Harper, yo, you go to that basket, you bring us home, man. You be aggressive, you going to the, I don't see no more jump shot. Anybody shoot a jump shot, y'all come off the bench. You got to set a message, man. Send a message. And then they shooting jump shots with a whole bunch of time left on the clock. The clock is, that's the thing you want to see zeros when you up. When you up 29, you probably think like, damn, I can't wait till this clock says zeros. It never should have been 29 to 15. That was too much in 1 quarter. 29 to 15 to go into the 4th, bare minimum, it should have been 18 points going into the 4th quarter. It should have been, if you're going to give a lead, because you know, okay, Knicks at home, they're going to make a run. I get that. But the most that run's supposed to have been at the start of the 3rd quarter should have been 18 points. You should have been up 18 going into the 3rd. You was up 15 going to the 3rd. Everything going to the basket. You tell Victor, you have to talk like this. Yo, you supposed to be the man. You got to, I can't, see, I'm a different type of guy. God told Fox, bro, you can't 50 me. I don't care. Because see, this is why he's in trouble now. I'm going to play something for y'all. Like, this is what got Mike Brown fired. See, people forget about this. And I was the first one said it, and I ain't heard nobody say it yet. I said this last night. About how Fox did a dumb play. He did the stupidest play ever, and he got Mike Brown fired. He got Mike Brown fired. after 5 games in Sacramento. They was on a 5-game losing streak. They played Detroit. They played Detroit.
Recent NBA win Coach of the Year and then get fired by after pretty much calling out De'Aaron Fox in his post-game interview after he fouled Jaden Ivey on that 4-point play game winner. But here is footage of Mike Brown talking to De'Aaron Fox at practice today, right before being fired. This is what happened. The Kings had a shoot-around, and at the end of the shoot-around, he went around and spoke to all the players, including this long conversation with De'Aaron Fox. Had his media availability, spoke to the media, and then after that was fired right before getting on a flight to LA to play the Lakers. So literally right before getting on the flight, Mike Brown was fired. But that's not the only news coming out of the Kings organization. There's a lot of rumors going around about De'Aaron Fox getting traded, or him requesting to be traded as well. And there's no way that this firing wouldn't have gone down without De'Aaron Fox knowing about it as well. But the Kings, they're on a 5-game losing streak. 12 of their last 17, and I'm pretty sure 5 straight at Sacramento at their home floor as well. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. But here's Mike Brown's full post-game interview after that loss versus Detroit, where Fox fouled Ivy on the game winner.
First of all, we told our guys, if somebody catches and their back's to the basket, foul them. And they dribbled for 8 seconds and we didn't foul them. So that's the first thing. But the second thing is, if you're up 3, you've got to guard your man at the 3-point line. And there should be no closeout opportunity. No closeout opportunity. We told them that they know the only thing that can hurt us is the 3. And, I need to go back and watch the film to see exactly where Fox was, but there was no reason for there to be a hard closeout. We were okay with them scoring a 2 at the rim, so you should not be in position to help at all. You should be hugged up to your man at the 3-point line. Everybody should.
Ready to grow? Unlock up to 7.
And why there was a closeout by Fox, I'm not sure. I got to go back and watch the tape. But for sure, 100%, we told our guys, can't give up a 3. Can't give up a 3. Can't give up a 3. Stay connected. Stay on the high side. Stay on the high side. I even drew an example of if your guys on the floor, just hop on his high side. The only thing that can hurt us is a 3. And we close out and we foul with 3 seconds to go. It's tough because we keep telling our guys, you got to pay attention to the details. Try to do it for as close to 48 minutes as possible. We're not going to do it for 48 minutes, but let's try to do it as close as we can. And to relax like that at that point in the game was tough. I also don't like the pace that we had the last 6 minutes. We kept telling our guys, push it, push it, push it. Drive it, kick it, just like we did most of the game. Drive it, kick it. And we come to a complete stop with about 6 minutes to go.
Y'all pretty much know what happened. Y'all pretty much know what happened. And the point of the matter is, this Fox fouled Jaden Ivey on the 3-point, fouled them hard. On the 3-point shot. He ran right into him at 3-point shot. The Kings up 3. So it's a 4-point play Jaden Ivey made. A 4-point play Jaden Ivey made. A 4-point play. They losing 4 games straight. They're on a 4-game losing streak. They up 3 points. And he run crashing down and fouls him hard. And you up 3 point shooting a 3-point shot. And Jaden Ivey makes a 4-point play. And the King and Detroit win the game. Fox is just stupid. He's stupid. I agree. I like that. He said, and Knowledge don't like Reeves. Knowledge said, at least Reeves got balls. Fox a coward. I agree. I ain't gonna lie, I got more of appreciation for Austin Reeves. I do. Cause like at the end of the day, I just he do. He do. He play way smarter, and he not no coward like that. Fox is a coward, yo. And Rick Brunson said you're not built like that. You ain't like that. And then you ask to get traded. Like this is the thing what I hate about today's NBA, and this is why I need to be. This will be my main thing why I want to go on a big platform, a big sports platform, because these guys and these quick to be saying these players better than these players. These players is dumb as bricks, man. These players dumb as bricks. Dumb as bricks. And my thing is this. These players dumb as bricks, right? These players dumb as bricks, right? Let me explain this to you, right? About these players today, man. Yo, man, it's fucking accident, man. That's killing the traffic, man. Damn, man. People just don't pay attention. That's why New York car insurance is so high. Just why. It's crazy. He said Wemby went 2 for 9 in the second half. That's way too many 3-pointers. 9 3-pointers in the second half, and you up. This is what I'm saying. These guys don't get called out, man. They don't. And this how weak this guy is. He made the dumbest play. The coach calls him out, and then he wants to get traded after that. They like, oh, we ain't gonna trade you. We know why you mad. We're gonna fire your coach, and he still wants to get traded. Like, I ain't cut from that. I make a mistake, I can't wait to play again. My thing is, that is nothing. You heard what Tupac said? Revenge is the sweetest thing next to getting pussy. Revenge is the sweetest. I ain't gonna lie. Revenge definitely is satisfying. I know right now, Mike Brown thinking like that's why I said Knicks gonna win. I'm already at this thing. I may just start paying out the money I owe, man. I may just start paying out the money I owe today. You know what I'm saying? Because the Knicks gonna win. That was destiny. Like, you have Mike Brown and De'Aaron Fox, the history they had. They both supposed to be in Sacramento right now. Mike Brown was coach of the year, got fired the following year after like 20-something games. He got fired after 20-something games. Fox, they got at the owner said he didn't want to draft Luka because he didn't want to take the ball out of Fox's hand. Not the owner, Vlade Divac. Vlade said he wanted to give Fox that because he said he know if Luka would have been there, it'd have been ball with him out of hand, they draft Marvin Bagley. That alone, he said told Fox that. When the media was sitting there saying that, he said he definitely wanted Luka. And I believe that. Because Vlade is from overseas and Luka overseas, and Luka got the style of play that Vlade likes. I definitely could see that. And the reason why I could see that, because they drafted Halliburton right after that. So I believe him on that. Some stuff people talk just to be talking. I got a good sense of certain things. I definitely think they want to draft Luka. But he said he didn't want to take Fox. He said he believed in Fox, and they told Fox, they paid Fox. Fox, they franchise guy, and he didn't want to take Fox off that ball because he knew Luka bigger than life. He knew that. He's overseas. He's an overseas player, Vlade. So I believe that. and he believed in him. A coach called you out and you want to leave. Y'all just went to the y'all just went was third seed in the NBA. Just was third seed and you want to leave. I don't like the weak mentality. Something you don't like now, you ready to jump ship. You ready to jump ship. You threw the Kings' whole thing off. And then they had to train because you got that weasel, Rich Paul. That joint was designed. We looked at Wemby and we like, this is a play he want to play with. Like this is crazy. Now when they lose, they trade him. He should be back to square one. The Spurs don't owe him nothing. Trade him to wherever. I hate when, and then another thing I hate when these players say. I hate when these players say, how you going to trade me to a weak franchise? And I hate when these stupid fans sit there and be like, yo, they did that player dirty. They traded him to that place. I think these fans is just stupid, though. I see these fans all the time. Yo, they did that player dirty. Why would they trade him there? That wasn't right what they did, huh? Out of all places, they trade him there. And these players say that, and these coaches, these players say, and these, only some players I can get a little bit of it. And that's like an all-world player been in your franchise for years, and they did, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you didn't did nothing to help them. At the end of the day, you got to help your franchise first. These players is delusional. I thought this trade you to wherever you want to go to make you happy, but to say, forget my fans? Do you know how stupid that sounds? I'm supposed to sit there and say, forget my fans and my coaches, where it could be ramifications where now I got to fight coaches and GMs. GMs, that goes on GM record. When they trade and it'd be a weak trade. Like for a perfect example, like Nico Harrison. You wanted Anthony Davis so bad. Because Anthony Davis is your guy. You liked him so bad, you didn't even use your common sense on that. You didn't even use your common sense on that. I got 18 likes. I'm getting very upset, man. I come on here every day now. I used to be on hiatus. I used to not even come on this joint. Y'all know any minute I disappear on y'all, man. I would disappear on y'all. Now to tell y'all. Now please tell these people, man. Please tell these people I will go missing. I got a lot of stuff going on, guys. I got a lot of things going on, man. I would disappear on you guys, man. I would. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it dropped in that Cash App like that. I don't send Cash Apps like that. I read, like, this the sickness with some of you people, man. And I got to call it, man. I got to call it. This is the sickness with some of you people, because I go like this. A lot of these channels, let me explain something about these channels, man. They won't read your joint if you ain't paying them. And I'm starting to get really frustrated. And if y'all won't call me a hater, okay, I'll be a hater. And y'all won't call me channel watching, I will be channel watching. But I watch some of these channels, these big channels, and they don't have to ask for likes like that. Them likes be going like the stock exchange. The likes goes like the stock exchange. And they will never read your comments. Never. Unless you drop some money in there. I read people's comments all day. I give people shout outs all day. And it's a small channel. Small channel. Great content. Different. None of these sports channels can fuck with me. None of them. None of them can fuck with me. None of these guys can fuck with me. None of them. None of them guys on player choice and all them be going up there talking to player choice. None of them can fuck with me, man. None of them. Because they just tell y'all what they see right there. I go deep and I be way ahead of these guys, man. I be ahead of these guys. I will disappear on y'all, man, for real. And y'all won't see it. Y'all ain't gonna get it like this, man. Y'all ain't gonna get it like this, because these guys ain't gonna tell it like I tell it. You know what I'm saying? But the thing I'm saying is this, man. It's karma, and I think the thing I'm gonna do, I think I'm just gonna bow out and pay out my debts for this game, because it couldn't stripped up better for Mike Brown. Mike Brown got fired, and he lucky got another job. You know how hard it is for a black guy to get fired that many times? See, but the reason why he got another job, because they felt he was done wrong. They saw that was nothing he did wrong. That's how he got another job. Normally, everybody, they want to get the new things, these new coaches. These new coaches be too analytic driven for me, man. And Mitch Johnson, he's not a good coach. Because one thing about Popovich and Pat Riley, I'm calling y'all out on bull crap, man. Because y'all not going to make me look like I was incompetent. I said this, I said that, y'all did the opposite. So we got to call Mitch Johnson out. My boy Knowledge said, bring your ass home, Rain. I can't go for the Knicks. I just can't, bro. But I ain't gonna lie, I've been giving Knicks credit for like a while now, the way they built their team. When they stopped and said to themselves, forget all that star chasing. Knicks wanted Donovan Mitchell so bad. And they thought they had Donovan. See, Knicks, this is the stuff Knicks do. This is a Knick type of thing. Knicks always think they got stuff in the bag, and they celebrate. And they get happy. See, this is the difference Knicks team and Knicks organization. Right? Because they normally celebrate thinking, oh, well, we got this in the bag. They thought they had Donovan in the bag. So they was bullshit in Utah. Danny Ainge kept telling them, don't play with me, man. Danny Ainge kept telling them, don't play with me. They kept playing around with Danny Ainge, and he said, okay. He said, I got a deal somewhere else. Donovan wouldn't want to go there. Nah, Knicks thought, everybody named Mother thought they was getting Donovan Mitchell. And Knicks had him. All they had to do is throwing Quentin Grimes is over with. They put Quentin Grimes in that trade, it's over with. They did all that, then to turn around and trade Quentin Grimes for a second round pick. Like, that's crazy. You did all that, held on to Quentin Grimes, and then end up trading for a second round pick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Utah said, just give me Quentin Grimes, it's over with, man. Then they asked for RJ Barrett. It's like, okay, you don't get RJ Barrett, Quentin, like, y'all, they just played too many musical chairs with these guys. And look what happened. They end up keeping RJ Barrett, and it turned out to be OG Anunoby. Because had they had Donovan Mitchell, not OG, things would have been different. Because Donovan wanted his money. You'd have to pay Donovan more money than you paid OG. So you wouldn't have been able to get that. And they wouldn't have had they wouldn't have had all them draft picks too. So it worked out. It worked out for the Knicks. Because the Knicks wouldn't have had all them draft picks to get Mikal Bridges. They wouldn't have had all them draft picks to get him. Because a lot of them draft picks was going to Utah. You see what I'm saying? And they wouldn't have got OG. They would have had Donovan and Brunson. And Brunson would have never been Brunson with Donovan Mitchell there. And it helped them far as with Cat. So it was a domino effect. Because they had money, end up having extra money to be able to bring a guy like Cat along. They had the picks to bring Mikal Bridges on, and they had they traded Barrett to get OG. So it worked out perfect for the Knicks. After that, Knicks said, damn the star stuff. And that's the thing the Lakers need to do. The Lakers need to stop worrying about stars and they should have been doing that. Because these stars is not that much. These guys, look at it. Look at OG, right? Okay, let's say OG in these playoffs, not just this right here. OG is not considered a star player, right? But OG, let's say the star players, these quote unquote star players. Tatum ain't played better than OG. Jaylen Brown ain't played better than OG. Donovan Mitchell ain't played better than OG. Who else? Star play. B ain't played better than OG. Max ain't played better than OG. Harden, he's an old. He didn't play better than OG. Let's go out west. LeBron ain't played better than OG. Who else? These fake star players. In these playoffs. Who else? Let me go out west now. Who out west? Portland ain't had no real stars. Jokic ain't played better than OG. That's the point I'm making. And that's the point I'm making. These fake Edwards ain't played better than OG these playoffs. That's the point I'm making. These guys, you got other guys can perform. You as a coach, your job is to get the best. It's not that far of a difference. Some of these guys can sit there and do that in the regular season, man, when there's no pressure, man. There's no pressure. These guys can sit there and do that. I'm paying you for these moments right here, man. And it's sad that these basketball shows, they sit there and like, it's irresponsible. Why nobody talk about this but me? Why? Why a guy got to sit there be on the highway talking about it, and I'm not in no organization, or I'm not on no podium? You had a former NBA player, Gilbert Arenas, and a guy, Josiah, on a big platform. And they talk about Austin Reeves getting paid, and not one time they talked about his playoffs. All they Josiah keep bringing up 23, 5, and 5. Like, bro, like, who cares about that if you're not going to do that in the playoffs? Like, this is the sickness. You say, okay, now if you say, okay, you just all regular season, I'm convinced that in negotiation tables, all they discuss is regular season numbers, man. I'm convinced. In the regular season and negotiation, when these guys become free agents, I believe all that's being discussed is regular season numbers. They can't possibly bring it up what these guys do in the playoffs. They can't. He said, give Reem a job. He said, start him off in film room. Yeah, they got to pay me though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm too old. Y'all not gonna use me. Think some intern. Think I'm be happy to be in the organization. And some intern. You gonna have to pay me. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm not none of these bum niggas with these bullshit sneakers sitting there and video nerd. No, you got to pay me. They're gonna have to pay me. They're gonna have to pay me. You ain't gonna just do it. Think, oh, I'm happy to be somewhere. I've never been this happy to be. For me to just think I'm a cloud up. I work for the Wizards. I work for the Lakers. And I walk around with a Laker polo shirt. No. You gotta pay me because I'll be the best guy in the business, in the organization. See, the thing is, the problem is, the media is a major problem because they pick and choose who they want to get down on, and they don't really talk the real root of things. They don't talk the real root of these problems. They don't. They just talk, everybody say the same shit. I gotta go different because I love the game so much And I don't like what I'm seeing. These guys don't care about basketball. These guys don't know. We seeing time and time again, these guys come up here talk basketball. These former NBA players don't know about basketball. So all that told me this. All they did after the games, they went out and did them. They didn't study the game. They don't have no real passion for the game. They probably had passion to that count till they see that count. And they count is crazy. They not thinking about that. They not thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? They not thinking about that. Here it is. I'm more mad than these guys right now. How's I more mad than Spurs right now? And I ain't getting paid $1 from them. They need to pay me for pain and suffering, man. Word up. Because this always happened. When you are op, you are op. See, this is the problem. The Spurs is the Lakers op, to be honest. Fox is my op. Fox is my op from the minute that happened. I came on here, I was the only one, and everybody know I was a huge Fox fan. I was a huge Fox fan. That's the difference between me and a lot of these guys. Because I can like you, but you do some clown stuff and some weak stuff, I can't fuck with you no more. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. Anybody know me, I told y'all how when I became a humongous Fox fan from in college when I saw him and Bam at the Pro Crime days holding on each other crying when they lost in college. When him and Bam was holding on each other. When I saw that and Sacramento had 5 and 8 and they wanted the number 2 pick, I said, if I'm the Lakers, I said that numerous times on this channel. I said, I'm the Lakers, I'm trading 2 for 5 and 10 and get Fox and Bam. I said that. I said, I love their passion, I love their desire. I said that. And I've been a Fox, been rocking Fox all that time. But when he did that weak stuff, got mad because the coach called him out, and then he got mad the coach called him out and then asked for a trade. Like, I just thought that was the weakest thing ever, man. Like, these guys fail to realize all these guys in their career over, they ain't gonna be attached to nothing. Fox ain't gonna be attached to nothing. Same thing like Carmelo Anthony. Fox not gonna be attached to nothing. Because Sacramento, he spent all his years there at the beginning of the years. He out of it at the Spurs sooner or later. Either this year, the following year, he's out of there. So he never gonna have, if the Spurs don't win no championship while he's there, he ain't gonna have no real attachment to the Spurs organization. So what's gonna happen now? He already got like 10 years in service. What's gonna happen? He played most of his years in Sacramento. It ended on a bad note where he's not gonna be looked at as a king great because the way it ended. He ended up with the Spurs. He with them for a couple years. The Spurs gonna lose. Now if the Spurs trade him, then that's gonna be another team. Now he like closer to his 30s. He's not gonna have no real organization. Like, we look at Russ as an OKC. Russ been OKC 11, 12 years. Russ got MVP. We look at Russ as, okay, he OKC alumni. You know what I'm saying? Brunson gonna be looked at as a Knick. Kevin Garnett, you see him as a Minnesota. Guys like Marbury, Marbury moved around. Marbury don't have no real attachment. Marbury's kind of washed up when he went to the Knicks. They don't look at him. Only thing, it kind of people look at it because he's from New York. But Marbury is no real connection with no Knicks. Same as Carmelo Anthony. He said, where Braun end up? Nah, Marbury is not a Knick. How many? Okay, let me explain this to you. He said Marbury and Knick. Okay, Marbury Knicks. Answer this one question. How many years Marbury played for the Knicks? How many years Mark Jackson not even considered a Knick? Mark Jackson maybe look more as a Pacer. Oh. I don't care about nobody loving his sneakers. Like, y'all looking at the thing, like, that don't have nothing to do with anything. Marbury not a Timberwolf. He not. He only played them Timberwolves like a year and a half. I'm going to tell you players that Giannis is a buck. Whatever happens here, Giannis a buck, right? LeBron a Cavs, right? Russ is OKC, right? Matter of fact, I'm gonna say guys who ain't but win at the place, but this been there a long time. But you don't have to always win at, like Nick Collison is a beloved OKC member. Nick Collison, right? Dwight Powell is a Dallas Maverick. Like, you have to be a place for years and did a lot of stuff in the community. You have to just, no matter where you go, like Kevin Garnett went to Minnesota, but he's a Timberwolf. Look, they brought him back. Like, he's a Timberwolf. Vince is a Raptor. McGrady has no real identity with no teams. He don't. He not that has no real rock. He only played them a few years. And the thing that you have to been through a lot of, I'm gonna tell you what makes you a team. When you've been through a lot of stuff with that organization. When you've been years matters. And then what you do in them years. McGrady's not no Magic. No, he's not. No, he's not. Y'all don't look at stuff how I just said. That's the case I can say. Let me tell you how it works. 2 or 3 years don't make you a team, man. You looked at, that's the case I can say Melo's is a Nugget. Come on, man. He sat there and said McGrady a Maverick. How? Tracy McGrady played. They had no success. Number one, they had no success. You could look. John Starks is a Knick. You know why? He been through a lot of wars and a lot of heartache with the Knicks. He didn't win with the Knicks. John Stark is a Knick favorite. He been with the Knicks through a lot. He been through it with them. What do Tracy McGrady been through with the Magic? He's not a Rocket. He been with the Rocket only a few years. Being with somebody 3 or 4 years is nothing. Y'all count 3 or 4 years like that's a long time. That's really nothing. Shaq been with Orlando 4 years. That's nothing. Kevin Garnett been with Boston about 4. That's really nothing, y'all. 4 years go by so fast. It's really nothing, yo. That's not a long time, man. Oh, you been through 4 years? And what they've been done? What got done in that 4 years? Nothing. They went to the playoffs one time. Okay. 4 years is not a long. 4 years is like standard. If you're a decent player, at bare minimum should be, or at least with the organization, at least 4 years. If you're a solid player, everybody, you could get traded from one team and end up 4 years. Four years is nothing, bro. Teams who ain't even one team's been there, been places 4 years. You be like, damn. Andrew Wiggins been Minnesota over 4 years. Harrison Barnes been on the Spurs over 4 years. Been in Sacramento over 4 years. So I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Y'all need to listen, man. That's why it's good. See, I read comments. When you guys say stuff like that and I throw something out there, I can check that and debunk that, and we'll never have to talk about this stuff again. Don't make sense. When you go to team, there's a lot of factors in it. It's not just to say, okay, you've been in 10 years. You could be in team 7 years, but if it was 7 years and a lot of playoffs, like ups and like big shit, like you know, kind of story, you pretty much know where I'm going with it. Just think about them Knicks, and if you're old enough, think about them Knicks teams, the runs. Knicks had long battles with the Pacers. They rivals with Pacers. Knicks was going to playoffs every year. They had long rivalries with the Bulls. Long rivalries. Knicks had 3 rivalries, yo. A heated rivalry with Miami. They went to war with Miami. Knicks went to war with Indiana. War with Chicago. They had 3 rivalries, yo. So, and the players who's on those teams for a lot of them years, the Oakleys, the Starks, the Pat Ewins, they're gonna be beloved Knicks. The Knicks ain't win nothing, but they've been through the trenches with them. They looked at as long-term Knicks. You said Tracy McGrady, what did he do in Orlando? He been a couple years. Like, come on, man. Y'all think because somebody made jersey sales, like, come on, man. This is real education in basketball. And I'm going to tell you how it is. I'm going to show you. I'm not going to let you just say something that's not right. And because you ain't send a super chat, I'm going to ignore this. This is why this channel here is very important, man. It's very enlightful, man. And I'm not trying to make it look like I'm the smartest person in the world, but sometimes some people be gifted at certain things, man. That's all I'm saying. Y'all know it's a feeling, like a Hall of Fame player. It's a feeling come to you, a player as a Hall of Famer. You get that feel while he's in real time, like you look at his greatness. They just throw anybody in the Hall of Fame right now. Anybody. When you look at players like greatness, you have to be the thing. This is why I said they moved the goalposts. They said you had to be. When I was growing up as a kid, I remember this stuff because I wanted to be a great basketball player. I wanted to be a Hall of Famer. I remember when they talked to me and I said, I want to be a Hall of Fame basketball player. I want to be a great basketball player. And I knew some things that what it takes to be a great basketball player, right? And I remember to be a Hall of Famer, they said you had to have at least 8 historical great seasons. Great seasons where you one of the best players in the league, the top of the echelon of the great players. 8 seasons. They ain't saying it have to be 13 seasons. They saying 8. 8 great seasons. And great season ain't you just scoring 25 points and you're not winning. And you're not, when I mean not winning, not even going to the playoffs. Like these guys not even doing that. Let's say you 8 great seasons. Let's say you have 8 great seasons and you go to the postseason all those 8 years and you go at least second or third round. Let's say you never made the finals. This to me is great. You had 8 great years when you got to be all-star all 8 years. You got to be an all-star all 8 years. You got to be considered top and at your position. I ain't saying top meaning number 1, meaning at least top 3 at your position all 8 years. And you have to be in the playoffs all 8 years, at least second or third round of the playoffs, and you've been big in the moments. That's a Hall of Famer. That's a Hall of Famer right there. To me, that's a Hall of Famer. Because you got to perform, you got to produce in the playoffs. That's what makes you. Those memorable moments. And it's crazy how they disconnect with the playoffs. They just don't think about the players when it comes to negotiation, when it comes to certain things. And should be a learning lesson for guys like Luka. See, the thing why I'm scared about the Lakers, and I'm thinking that the Lakers is not going to be a good organization. All this, they make it, it's like they go out, they like, shut up. It's like everybody that listen, build around Luka, build around Luka, build around, like, why y'all have to keep saying that? It's like the Lakers went out their way to tell everybody and their mother, we build them around Luka. No, we got to go with Luka. Oh, we need this, we need that. Like just be quiet. You don't need to say that. It's like they go out their way to kiss players' ass. The Lakers organization do that a lot. Lakers media people do that a lot. We the Lakers, we got standard. We take care of our stars. Some of these stars don't be the real stars. I don't want to see Lucas smiling and stuff like that no more. I don't want to see him always smiling and stop and complaining about a call. I don't want to see it. He need to get kicked dead in his ass. It's not time for play, yo. It's not time for play. Luka be around there having too much fun on that basketball court. Too much fun, man. It's time. Play time is over, man. When you are supposed to be a leader and you go around like that's what you're gonna get. That's what you're gonna get. You play around too much, man. He do too much smiling, too much joking, telling players, watch this, smiling at them. You my baby. You my baby. You my son. Like, I don't want to hear all that stuff. You gain weight. You don't even try on defense. You don't make no winning plays on the defensive end. When it comes to offense, I don't like that now. I don't like that. People say if they want, Brunson got a key still. Brunson got key still, and it would get me mad. That's what I said I don't like about Knicks fans, because they flipped on Brunson. Why Brunson? He too ball dominant. Brunson is ultra aggressive. Fox supposed to be the veteran. You getting way more money than the whole team. You supposed to be like, I'm not letting my team lose. I'm ultra aggressive. I'm not letting my team lose. You didn't do that. You tuck your tail. I can live with Brunson being aggressive and they losing like that. He fought, man. He got key still in the I think the third quarter when Knicks first start making they comeback. He made a key steal. Luka ain't making plays like that. Luka stop and make this is where coaching, yo, bro. I'm telling guys, yo, I coached before. I told y'all I coached before. I told y'all that I coached and we won the championship. I told y'all I had Cameron play for my team. I'm older than them guys, right? And I had a team in St. Nick Projects, Spurs Classic. So I only had like maybe 2 real ball players on my team. Cameron and another guy, right? The rest of the guys, like guys from the younger guys, they age from the block. So Cameron was like the only like real ball player, like going to school, like high school ball. This is they playing this senior division. This was 17 or 18 and under. It was, right? It was the senior division. So I had a bunch of guys that's guys who ain't think about basketball. They just playing. They can play. They can play. Guys from the block. You know, you got block guys that's younger than me from the block, and I had 2 real ball players. Huddy Six is on the team too. Huddy Six played ball too. So Big L was on that team. It was Cameron, Big L. We beat Mason them in the championship. May Zig and them. Right, we beat them in the champ. Mace from the block too, but they had another team, right? And I had Cameron, Big L, Huddy Six, and a bunch of. I had a guy named Benjamin jumping out the gym. He's from down south. He came up for the summer. I'm staying in Delano, and I saw him in the park one day. You know how you come visit family for the summer? Country boy, straight country boy. I think he's from Texas. Straight country boy. He was tall for his age too. So I'm outside one day. I'm chilling. This guy, I'm like, how old are you? He told me his age. I said, I went to my team. He's like, okay, I'm not from here. I'm from there, and I'm leaving this day. I bought him, he's talking about ups. Whoa. Yo, he was dunking everything. We went and took it. I won a championship. And I remember how I used to coach, right? I used to tell if you shoot a jump shot, I mean, like, this is what Miss Johnson supposed to say. If you shoot 3-pointer, you come out the game. You don't have to keep him on the bench long. Bring his ass on the game. You know what I'm saying? Mike Brown, what Mike Brown did showed me a lot. Knicks was getting blown out. He tried everything. Let me see what I could get from Sohan. Let me see what I could get from the other African center. He tried everything. And what I don't like, no French vanilla Miss Johnson. I hate guys like Stephen A. Smith. Oh, he's a fabulous coach. What make Miss Johnson a fabulous coach? If Popovich built that team, they would have never lost. They would have lost that game there. It's levels to this coaching stuff, man. It's levels to it. And what I don't like about the NBA, they quick to crown somebody as great. They quick to say the great player, great coach, and I don't like the biasness, man. I don't like the biasness. Stephen A. Smith, I just don't like Stephen A. Smith. Because he had no problem, and I see why Kwame Brown hates him. I really do see why Kwame Brown hates Stephen A. Smith. Because, and Kwame Brown been calling this shit out for years. Like, when it comes to somebody else, he give them a compliment and then give a half-ass, yo, I like Donovan Mitchell. He's special, this and that. But he can't do that. He can't, like, he always kiss their ass before he think. Other people, oh, he's just a bona fide scrub. He this, he that, like, they don't hold these fake star players accountable. Even on these sports shows. They don't do it, yo. They don't do it. And that's why a lot of these players think they better than what they think they better than what they is. I'm not eating. I ain't eating nothing. I ain't eating anything right now. I'm drinking water. But it's sad, yo. It's sad. That's what scared me with the Lakers, guys, because in today's NBA, and one thing I noticed, mind y'all, when I talk, I'm light years ahead of these guys. The thing that scares me the most with the Lakers, they don't be straight with their players, man. I think this gonna come back and hurt the Lakers. You gotta be straight. What I hear about Sean Sweeney, they say he's like this. They said, I was watching him, they said one thing about Sean Sweeney, he's fiery and he's straightforward. He gonna tell you. He could be a good coach, but the problem with, if he don't have the support from his organization, they're gonna fire him. Because these players is crybabies. These crazy players is crazy. You can't criticize these players because you got these former players gonna sit there and be like, oh, he wrong for that. He's wrong. Like Nick Young did that one time. Yo, you don't do that to your players. They wrong. No, y'all players, y'all want to get that. When y'all want to get paid, everything up for grabs. When you ask to get paid and you want this money, this and that, I'm gonna get at you, bro. Cause the mistakes they made, it shouldn't happen. We all make mistakes, but there's no way in the world. Second half, it's not like you're up 29 in the first quarter. You're up 29 in the second half, in the third quarter. You were 29 with 9. It was like at least 9 minutes was left in that third quarter. You up 29. He said, "Braun trying to upstage the finals." LeBron doing. Braun saying that they said Austin Reeves getting the max, and he don't see no to his liking that he like I want a max. Austin Reeves saying he want a max, he wants a max. But that's who Braun is, though. That's who Braun is. One thing I could say about LeBron James, he consistent in his bullshit. LeBron is consistent. LeBron don't give two rats ass. That's why I get on LeBron, but at the end of the day, I kind of not knock it because this is who he is, and he stands on that. LeBron do clown shit. He continue doing clown shit, and he's not changing it. He's not changing it. So at the end of the day, he like, this is who I am. Y'all got to accept me. LeBron been doing this stuff for years and still doing it. He don't care. So at the end of the day, that's up to you as an organization. If you're going to deal with it, this, that, and the third, that's just on you. He stands on his bullshit. I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad at Bron. That man, 42 years old. He's stuck in his ways. He's stuck in his ways. That's just him. Every year in the finals, he's not in there. He's going to find his way and say what I say. I ain't mad at Bron. Do him. I'm mad at the Laker organization. Yeah, Sean Sweeney, coach of Orlando. They say he's the type, he comes out and he gonna tell you. And that's, to me, that's coaching there. That's coaching. Mike Brown calls Fox out. It said that's the dumbest play you can make. He's right. He said, I told him. Mike Brown said, I told them, do not close out hard. Don't. He told them, and he told them. You know how frustrating that gotta be? That's like somebody say, that's like right now you got a friend. You say, yo, don't go there, man. Them dudes on that block is on bullshit, man. You go down that block there, man. Them guys, they troublemakers. They gonna jump you and beat you up, man. Don't go down that block. It's not worth it. Those guys on that block be on bullshit. Don't do it. And you go down there and get jumped or get killed. You know how frustrating that is? When a motherfucker telling you. Mike Brown, it was a timeout. He said he gave them clear instructions. Do not give him a three. Hug them like this. I did the, how you doing? All right. Good morning. He said he told them. He said, I told them clear instructions and definitely don't foul. Worst case scenario, overtime, but this closing, don't even get him the 3-point shot. And Fox not only foul, Fox foul. He couldn't even debate that if he wanted to. You could have the best, the dream team, what the dream team, and you can't defend that. Fox strictly dropped the ball on that. Foul, and they lose the game. They's on a 4-game losing streak. A 4-game losing streak. They had to win in their pocket. You fouled Jaden Ivory on a 4-point play. You know how frustrating that is? This man calls him out. You know what? With me, you know what I would have did? I would have gotten a press conference and been like, "You right." I would have been so mad at myself. That next game, I'm dropping 50. Or I'm going gun. My gun is going off. I'm shooting that shot. I'm aggressive. My defense is on A1. I'm smothering. I'm destroying my opponent. Whoever I'm guarding, I'm destroying them. I'm going to have that extra energy. I'm going to be pressing them defensively. I'm going to give nice, strong fouls. And I'm going to talk my shit. I'm going to be, oh, they're going to be like, yo, he is mad. He's a madman out there. Kareem Llewellyn is a madman out there. He, he, he's on go. I know that because I've done that before. Yo, people say I'm crazy. People say I'm crazy. I go out there, on plays and stuff. When I get mad, yo. I'm ultra. I did that. I played. How many years ago? Maybe about like 7 years ago. We playing ball and stuff. I got mad. Yo, I'm washed up at this point, right? I'm washed up. I gets mad and heated. I don't know where I get my defense A1. I just was like a madman out there. So ultra aggressive, got the Hulkamania power, got strong and things like that. I just was so mad. These guys don't listen or learn, and they get called out then when they get traded. It's crazy. And Rich Paul don't care about nothing. Rich Paul told him, I don't know if Fox won. I think they did that together. They looked at San Antonio team like, oh, you can win with this guy here. Y'all the third seed, bro. Once you don't want to build your legacy, you want to like these guys is weak, man. You got your own team. You could have went down as the greatest king. The Kings don't have no rich history. You could have been still building up your thing. Look at that. That's one thing. I don't like Devin Booker, but one thing Devin Booker's sticking with it. He's sticking with it. I give him credit for that. Devin Booker is sticking with it, man. He's sticking with it. He said he don't want to leave. He don't want to leave. And I respect that at the end of the day. He said, I want to be like Kobe, be in one franchise. They may never win, but you know he going to be respected. I don't know where he's from. I don't think he's from Arizona. I'm more sure than not sure. I think Devin Booker from Florida or somewhere. I could be wrong. But I'm more sure that I'm 98% sure he's not from Arizona. But he going to be a legend. They may never win nothing. All the time, at least you know you tried. These guys quick to want to join. I want to go and build something there. You sit down with the organization, be like, start building guys, start working out with the teammates in the summertime. Hey, Mike Waters. I need all y'all need to. I'm a pin this comment, right? Mike Waters said the NBA is shit because of Adam Silver. I agree. I 100% agree, bro. Adam Silver definitely plays a part. The NBA is trash. The NBA is trash. Oh, he's from Michigan. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But he's going to be a legend out there. Even when he get old, the old Phoenix, they're going to bring him back. Look what Wizards did to John Wall. John Wall was able to sit. John Wall is a wizard. John Wall is a wizard. They brought him back in. When Kurt Rambis is a Laker, that's why and most of them guys on Lakers been there for years. Reg Dog, you already know what it is. Hulkamania. These guys don't play with no passion. I just don't like why, and I think that I need to get up there, man. I know I probably not gonna get on a long shot. Me getting, I need what I'm saying because I'm gonna call out these guys. I don't care. Y'all know I don't care. I will get up. I'll get up there on the Guild show or one of these all to smoke, and I will tell them, I'm like, you guys don't call these players, and I will call them out on their shit. Y'all protect these players. Y'all be like, I don't want to hurt nobody. It's not hurting nobody money, man. It's not hurting nobody. Guys need to play, man. And you notice why a lot of these people don't like Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks plays with that passion, that heart. That's why nobody don't like him. Him and Shea is cool. He fucks with Shea. But Shea is not on his current NBA team. And he got that FU mentality, and he calls Shea out. Shea is a flopper, this, that, and the third. He ain't sparing no punches. These guys don't like Dylan Brooks. These players and stuff because they don't like him because he's on a different type of time than these guys. He's on a different type of time than these guys. These guys, you know what they say? How are you gonna go at the king like that? How? Why would you talk to LeBron James? Leave that man alone. Like how y'all jacking that? Even if you're a LeBron fan, like as a man, when they played the Lakers, that's why I kind of don't like. That's why Memphis, it destroyed. Memphis set a bad precedent when they did that. And one thing, I believe in karma. I believe in karma. And the reason why I say I believe in karma, when Memphis did that, they never been the same. Like, here's a man battling blood, sweat, and tears. Because he win at LeBron, y'all gonna say he the reason y'all lost? And Memphis, I'll never forget this. This is why I'm promoting myself. I gotta promote myself because I don't get the likes and stuff. I'm still at 38 likes, man. I would have easy been at 100 likes right now. My foot should have been kicked up right now. I should have a cigar kicked up with 100 likes. Easy. But when I disappear, you guys, y'all gonna miss me. I'm telling y'all now, I'm going to disappear. I'm not making no money off YouTube. What would be the reason me coming here and I can't even get the proper love? How the fuck I'm doing with 38 likes? And y'all hearing totally different shit. Y'all, when I log off, right? When I log off and y'all go on other channels, y'all pretty much gonna hear the same shit. Y'all ain't gonna hear this. These guys talk the same shit. Oh, he built around Luka. We need a lob threat. We need Daniel Gafford. Wayne. We need Herb Jones. Trey Murphy. This, that, and the third. Like, it's the same shit, man. But they're not talking about why the NBA is bad right now and the problem we having. This is the problem we having because Memphis, I remember like yesterday, when the Lakers beat Memphis, the very next day, Memphis came out and said they would not bring, and mind you, that was, when the Lakers played Memphis, first or second round? I want to say first round. Somebody on here, please tell me, first or second round, when the Lakers played Memphis. I want to say first round, because I think they played Golden State the second round. Yeah, it was the first round they played Memphis, right? You see what I'm saying? He said he just gave me a like. Thank you, I appreciate the like. Knowledge is right. Maybe they missed me when I fade to black. You're right. Memphis, this is a bad organization right here. And this is where nobody was saying this but me. And I got hardly nobody really followed me on Twitter. When Twitter came out the very next day, Memphis said, so you may tell me in April, you don't got to make a decision till June. Memphis lost to the Lakers in April. Into April, that series was over. You may tell me you don't come out, a player gave you a heart and soul because he battled somebody and he talked trash and LeBron had a good series. And he said, he told LeBron not scoring 40 on him. He said he's not going to get 40. And LeBron had a good series though. And because he battled and taunt and this and that, and he didn't play well offensively. He comes out as an organization. Y'all come out and said Dylan Brooks would not be back with the team because y'all trying to put that loss on him because the man competed. The man competed. He sat there and it's like, yo, I'm going to compete. I'm gonna be aggressive. I'm gonna be physical. I'm going all out. Y'all said, oh, he's not. And Memphis never been the same. Never been the same. God don't like ugly, man. He don't. He don't. Because he looked at it, here's a guy giving his blood, sweat, and tears. He grinding everything out. And y'all get rid of him for what? Because he competed against a guy, oh, you can't go at the king. And people sitting there saying he's going to be in China. Oh, he's going to be in China. Oh, he's going to be in China. Oh, he's going to be a minimum contract. I told him, I said, I would bet anybody on here, no matter how much money you guys want to bet, I guarantee you he's going to get more than, because first people saying he's going to be in China. Then everybody saying he's going to be a minimum player, $2 million. I said, I guarantee you he get more than $5 million. I said, I guarantee you gonna get more. People saying gonna get minimum with the $2-3 million. I said, I guarantee you gonna get more than $5 million. People don't know basketball. I said, because all it takes from one organization to have any common sense to see his impact. When you have a team, you need guys competing. I guarantee you, he would have been on that, on the Spurs. Take him and take out Keldon Johnson, or just add him. However y'all want to do it. I don't want to start. I guarantee they win that game, because when Knicks making that comeback, he Knicks. How y'all making a comeback and nobody get hit? Nobody get hit. The Knicks was trying to be physical with the Spurs when the Knicks was losing. Rule of thumb. I always been like this. It been like this for years. When a guy busting your ass and nothing you could do, you got to give him a hard foul. Give him a little elbow or something. It's not playing dirty. That's basketball. You got to see if the guy built for it. I ain't saying you have to do it all game. Nobody got hit with the Knicks. I would have put Bismarck Biyombo out there. Be like, yo, I want you to give a hard foul on Towns. He get the ball, he make a move, you give a hard foul on him. He give a hard foul, they might give a tech. So what? Y'all up. Let's say they up. Now the Spurs up 13 points, right? Or 15 points, right? Your hard foul. Now you give up that. But guess what? Now you threw the Knicks off their rhythm. A little fighting, a little arguing, which nothing never happened. And now you go back to playing again. Thank you, bro. See, and I'm not saying this because he's giving me a compliment, but it's accurate. He said, salute Kareem, my boy Ball Talk. He said, you the best in the game. You call it down to me. I do. See, that's the thing. That's why I don't get how. There's no way. I'm gonna be totally honest. I'm gonna be for real. I'm be honest. I suppose to easy. If you all the years I've been on YouTube, right? I should easy be at over 200. I'm gonna say 300,000 subscribers, right? I should easily be over 300,000 subscribers. That's one. Number two, I'm supposed to be super chats and cash apps supposed to be right. I shouldn't have to do, to be honest, the way these people on YouTube make money, I shouldn't have to do nothing else. I work too hard. I got all type of foundations, all type of programs and stuff, doing this and doing that. I do a lot. I'm really out here grinding, trying to get some money. I'm supposed to just be nothing but a YouTuber right now. That's it. I should be nothing but a YouTuber. To be honest, I should have at least over 300,000 subscribers. That's one. I should be able to, just off the viewership alone, should be making a lot of money. My Cash App should always be healthy every month. The Super Chat. What else? I because I call it, and it's not me bragging, but I just look at. I always put myself in another shoes. This is what I would want. I would love for somebody else to have a channel and give it like I give it. I'll be a happy supporter of them because you people don't talk about. I talked about Fox brought up the Fox with the Mike Brown. I ain't heard nobody say nothing about that yet. With the Fox with the Mike Brown when he did the dumb shit. I brought that up last night. When Fox did the dumb shit. And these guys continue getting paid. And the first thing they tell you is, oh, you hating on a black man with money. I don't never want to hear nothing about no black man. I swear, I don't hear nothing about no black man. Cause you guys quick to sit there and talk some black. I don't like the black talk because these guys do the black talk when it's convenient for them. The black talk only when it's convenient for them. Oh, don't do it to a black man. Black man will smoke my boots, man. A black man will smoke my boots, man. I know that for a fact. For a fact. A black man will smoke my boots. Black man robbed me in a heartbeat. Black men don't support me in a heartbeat. I had a Phoenix Suns fan. A Phoenix Suns fan. I'm talking about basketball, and he said, yo, this guy's a beast. His name's Steve. He said he a beast, but and he bought me equipment. He said, yo, you the shit. He said, you the shit. He said, yo, with equipment, you're the best in the business. I'm a Suns fan. And he just be faithful on the Laker channel. Cause he liked the way I did these things. It's nobody, I call it down the middle. I do. I can like you or dislike you. If you're good, I gotta call it. I just don't say stuff, and I say the stuff that's what's the real problem. Like Adam Silver is really destroying the NBA. He is. He catered to these players so much, and these players ain't deserve to be catered to. I don't like that the fact that, like I've been telling you, I don't like the hoodie thing. They did that, act like they honoring Trayvon Martin. No, they not. They don't give Trayvon Martin mom's fucked up. She don't got no money. They ain't looking out for Trayvon. The hoodie. You know, so now these guys running around with hoodies. They run around with hoodies on warm-ups. They have their hoodie on in the bench. You can't even see them. You're a kid, you want to get a picture or something. You don't know, they back turned to, they got their hoodies on. These coaches got fleeces on. No. You getting paid looking like a professional, man. Wear a suit. I want to see you with a suit on. These players come to this game, all this weird stuff they on the bench. You don't even know, like, it look like come on, no, we're going to clean this up. Adam Silver catered to these players and stuff too much, man. He's destroying the NBA. He's destroying it. He talked two tongues. Just like a guy like Anthony Davis. I don't like Anthony Davis no more. See, that's the difference between me. God do weak shit. That's why I don't... These LeBron fans get on me, and they gotta see there's a lot of weak shit LeBron do. But they get at me because I don't like it. I'm not saying they shouldn't like LeBron no more, but I wouldn't be defending LeBron like that. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody who ever know me know I big time Magic Johnson fan. I still fucks with Magic, but Magic ain't no good. Magic want everybody happy. You have to hold people accountable. And compliments, I do love compliments. My son, right? My son Avery, he played to 10 and under, right? So y'all know Ty Jerome. Ty Jerome's father name is Mark Jerome. He was at the game. He told the coach. He told coach, I like number 6. There's something about him, I like him. He told him, right? So after the game, the coach said, you know who this is to me? I was like, no, I don't know him. He said, you know Ty Jerome? I said, yeah, I know Ty Jerome. He said, that's his father. He said, yeah, how you doing? My name Mark Jerome. He said, yo, he like my son. He see something in him. He sees something in him. He like him. Right? He said, Donovan Mitchell was exactly what he told my son. He talked to my son. This was Saturday just passed. He said this. He said, Donovan Mitchell was around your age. He telling my son. He said, I told Donovan Mitchell, father, he going to be a pro. And Donovan wasn't all that good. He said he seen something in him. He said Donovan Mitchell going to be a pro. He said he told Donovan Mitchell father that. Donovan Mitchell was young, right? So when you a compliment, you could take compliment and criticism well. You see what I'm saying? That's part of being real. When you could do both. You know what I'm saying? You could do both. And the NBA tells us they want us to be weak and weak-minded. Nobody supported Dylan Brooks. Don't you want somebody on your team battling? Like they got on him like that was a crime because he went at LeBron James. You don't go at the king like that. He messed up. And I'm seeing people, commentators saying this. And Memphis supposed to got called out behind that as an organization. Somebody from the NBA supposed to call them out publicly. That was a violation what you did to that man. You called him out and talked about he's not going to be back on your team in April like he did something wrong. It ain't like he had guns or robbed somebody, did something. He out there competing. And I respect Dylan Brooks because he stayed the same. Because a lot of times, that could have changed the player. Be like, you know what? I'm not going to say, he stayed the same. He stayed the same. He ain't let that shit get to him. He'd be like, you know what? I'm going to fall back. He stayed the same. At the end of the day, we all want our team to win. You rooting for a team, you want them to win. But the worst thing can happen when you feel your team not competing and not playing hard like that. That's the worst thing it is. If you go down fighting, that's why I don't like what Chet did. Chet didn't go out fighting. And that's why I question Shea leadership. I question Shea leadership. Because I think that Shea, sometimes you got to ruffle feathers, man. You have to ruffle feathers. Everybody know that. Part of being a leader, you gotta ruffle feathers, man. You gotta ruffle feathers. You got to. You know what I'm saying? You gotta. You can't just be like the Shea was not saying nothing. He's supposed to call. I don't care if I call him on the phone. He should have did that ahead of time. They went 7 games. Chet been playing soft from day one. He's supposed to been called that shit out. That's why people love Kobe so much. And I don't want to bring him up, and I don't even want to talk about it, but people love him so much because Kobe is that top player. He going to check you. There's nothing fake about him. And that's the world we need to live in. We spend our hard-earned money watching these games. All this cable bills is costing us big money. We got to watch this crap. Come on, man. We got to watch this crap. We watching it because these guys don't get called out. And they continues doing it. It's supposed to have been a big thing with Memphis with Dylan Brooks. They supposed to make Memphis feel so bad the minute it happened. They laughed at it. Memphis getting rid of him. They said he's not going back. He's not coming back on the team. He's going to be in China. He should have never did that to the king. Like, so you telling the man to to bow down to another man? How you think his kids or you know what I mean, his family on that end? Just think about a woman. You think a woman respect a man like that? You got to cater to another man, a king? Like, you sound crazy. You sound crazy. And at the end of the day, it's a basketball game. It's a basketball game. He said, I thought Dylan was getting like, no, I'm talking about when he's in Memphis, bro. I'm talking about when he's in Memphis. The last year when the Lakers played Memphis, he was a free agent. He ended up getting 80 million he got 80 million from Houston. See, they had M.A. Adoka over there. He's a roughneck. You see what I'm saying? But the minute the Lakers beat him, that next morning, I'll never forget. They were saying it, and I was arguing, coming up here, and I was talking about that. Shout out to Only Advocate, calling Memphis out on their bull crap. I was the only advocate calling Memphis out on their bull crap. Because it was wrong what they did. You want your players to compete. You can live with a loss. I can. That's like you. And we all got kids. You tell your kids, I don't care, you fight. If you watch your kid and they get into a fight and they fighting hard and they lose, and people don't say nothing really. That's kid shit when you worry about somebody losing a fight. You can't win them all. But when somebody went all out and fought, it's respect. You're like, nah, he fought. He fought. And that's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. And these guys quick to sit there and get these Mac and never done anything. And we cater them because we don't call them out on that. We need to start as a community want excellence. I don't like a lot of the bullshit goes on. I don't like today's NBA. I don't like a lot of the bullshit. And if I was there, I'd have called Josiah out. Why you keep talking about 23, 5 and 5 with Austin Reeves? Is he 23, 5 and 5, 49% from the field in the playoffs? So what we talking about? Yep. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Yeah. He said Lakers should get Jordan Goodwin back. See, that the problem I have with them getting Jordan Goodwin back, he should have never left. Jordan Goodwin should have never left the Lakers. See, that's the shit I'm saying. We're having Bronny there. Like, you had to get rid of him because you had Bronny. Like, that's the shit I'm saying. Like, that's the shit, like I'm saying. You should have never left him. He should have never left the team. People talk, oh, Gabe, they should have got, I see people, they should have got, why should you get rid of a guy or cut a guy getting $11 million and Gabe Vincent? Why? Why? Now, I won't trade Dylan Brooks for no Reeves for Dylan Brooks, but the point I'm making is the Lakers, man, you have to, when you deal with these players, man, it's a select few that's rough riders. And those are the players you need. You need players who gonna go all out and who cares about the game and cares about team. And that's what you need. OG could have easily gave up Both plays was nothing but hustle, refuse to lose plays. That chase down, when he did with Fox, he chased them down. He ran hard to get to Fox. And then ran hard to the basket when it missed. He cares. That he cares. He cares. He wants to win so bad. He got a ring already. But he like, I was young when that ring. He was no factor. And he wants to win. He wants to win. That's what you need, man. All this step back and all these guys, these stupid guys like Gil and them be, oh, he's better than them. Days and Brandon Jennings. Brandon Jennings is the dumbest motherfucker. He's just the dumbest motherfucker. When he sat there and talked about, oh, LeBron is more influential than Muhammad Ali. Like he's just crazy. He's crazy. They're not gonna be able to get Alex Caruso back. It's like some stuff. I get you guys want some things, but some stuff not happening. Sam Presti too smart and see Alex Caruso is a factor. A factor. He cares, he play hard, he plays smart. I guarantee you, Alex Caruso get that steal, he would have known to pull that ball back out. He would have never went and try to lay that ball up. Never. Alex Caruso, that would have never happened with Alex Caruso. Never. I'm saying these guys want money and then they say this stuff and they know the ramification. Like you can't get mad. You want all the money and then complain about the talent on your team. But they want to get the other players less money, guys who don't even make money like that. Like you have to set example. Don't you know people see that? Like, yo, he took less money. And you could just cause a thing. Shea took less. Shea didn't take the max. Shea took because Shea want to win a lot of titles. My thing is this. This is my whole thing. And I'm going to say it again because I know people want to say it. This is my whole thing. I have no problem with somebody wanting max money, wanting this and that. I have no problem with that. But don't complain about your team. Don't complain about your team and they not doing that and doing this and that. We can't get nobody and y'all got a high payroll. All these teams got high payrolls. That's why I don't respect Anthony Davis. I can't respect AD. I can't respect AD. AD gets traded. This is why I say AD is a clown. He's a clown. You see what I'm saying? How have you Anthony Davis? How's you Anthony Davis? And you Anthony Davis. Correct. He said the saddest part, Fox make the most money in the finals. In the final on both teams. All 30 players, he make more than everybody on that court. See, the problem is, let me tell you the problem is, right? Anthony Davis. Let's go for Anthony Davis. See, if I'm starting to think, if I'm Wizards, I'm getting rid of him. You don't want no negative energy. Right now, I'm liking what I'm seeing from AJ DeBonsa. Do you guys like when y'all see him for AJ DeBonsa? AJ DeBonsa, right? This man is energy. Just think about AJ DeBonsa. His energy and the way he conducting himself on these interviews, it's like he loves the game. I hope he don't flip and turn out to be like one of these weak-minded guys. He embracing this stuff. I love the interviews, all these shows. He's marketing himself. I like what he's doing. He all over the place. AJ DeBonsa is all over the place. You ain't hear not one thing from. See, that's a problem right that. If I was thinking about drafting Peterson, I wouldn't now over AJ. Because AJ is what you want. When you a team, you have the responsibility to be. This is why Kawhi is where he at. You have to market and bring it and promote. You have to promote too. AJ's killing it. He's killing it. And that's what you want. And you don't want no bad apple like Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis, see, they got the number one pick, this stud, and he's still talking about he want to get traded. Anthony Davis want to be like, nah. Don't you know how easy the Wizards could be good? You know how easy the Wizards could be good right now? They got guys, they can sit there right now, right, with their young team. The Bonds, I think, gonna be good. I'm super. If he don't, I will be shocked. I'll be shocked. I really got a lot of confidence in the Bonds. I think he's gonna be good, right? And Trey Young said, "Yo, it's crazy how people forgot how good I am." Trey Young is really locked in with the Wizards, right? Guys getting better. That's what you have young guys who can get better. They can make two moves and they right back in the thing. I told y'all I do Bilal. It might not have to be Bilal. It could be somebody else. If and get like a guy like Bobby Portis, get some toughness, and then you could trade like them guards and get like a veteran guard that's good and like that and it's 20, somebody like a who, um a guard, a point guard, the backup, the guy who could play the two and three. Who could play 2-3? Could come off the bench. Somebody like let me see. Somebody a point guard could play 2-3. A veteran. Who's a veteran? Let me see. Da 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 da. Nice veteran guy that comes to the bench and be good for their team. That's good. Who I can think of? Who? Utah, blah blah blah. Who? I definitely think CJ could have been good. Went back to their team. CJ McCollum, guy like that, could come up their bench and been good. Get a nice veteran. CJ, they could get CJ back in free agency. Not, nah, they don't need Kelly Oubre because they got off the bench. They have Will Riley and Keyshawn George. I'm talking about like a guard, like the backup Trey Young and Trey Johnson, where they can play in the backcourt with Trey Young too. Like they could play both. Like you could play them with Trey Young off the bench. All they need right now, they need a good big to back up, like a Bobby Portis, and what guard I could think, like a CJ be perfect. I think perfect for them, because CJ could play with with Trey Young in that backcourt for some minutes. Do you think Tobias Harris would be? Oh, they're so good for the Spurs. Tobias Harris or Rui would be damn sure good because they're a little bigger and stronger than Shinpenny. Shinpenny don't rebound. I like Shinpenny, but he's a three. Like Wemby is not tall or physical enough. I think Tobias Harris definitely be good for them. There ain't no question about that. Cause he don't have to do much on that team. He don't have to do much. He can knock down Rui. You just need somebody that's a little physical and can get some rebounds. Shinpenny don't rebound. He said I should get. He said, Kareem, you should get a TikTok and go live with who Chilltown. Who's that? I got TikTok. It's the beat. I don't have a personal one. It's the beat 139 TikTok. He said, is Dylan Harper the Spurs? Yes, I've been said that he's the Spurs' second best player. Then Castle. He just see the difference between him and Castle. I like Castle rough. Why Castle only played 26 minutes? The difference between him and Castle, I think offensively he more versatile, and he's a better. He better getting the ball, but him it's close. I had to edge him a little bit. Castle got better defense, but Dylan Harper can play defense too. I just think he's a little more versatile on the offensive end. They real close. I like them guys together. They both play with some hard. It's Dylan Harper's he can rebound. Jaden Roy, what up, bro? Oh, you talk about the guy I know here at Chilltown who talk basketball with Ticket in them, and he's supposed to be Shaq cousin or some shit like that. Yeah, I know you talking about. I know you talk about. I'll talk basketball with anybody. I just don't like sometimes when they think when they talk loud, they point like that's the type thing I don't like. When somebody be talking loud and they think that like they point instead of just having a regular conversation. I could talk to Chilltown. Correct. Norman Powell definitely would be good for the Wizards. Off the bench, correct. I like Norman Powell. Say you want Braun go to Warriors? I like Braun out of there somewhere. There he go. And it's not like a knock on LeBron James. It's just time. That's all it is. It's just time. Yeah, I could go on. Yeah, but they don't make. See, people don't call. See, my thing, I like to call shit out. I really like it because I think if let's say these things happen, if Wizards would have called, I mean, if the media would have called the Grizzlies out on that shit with Dylan Brooks, things look different. If people would sit there and say what they want about John Morant, but they highlight his mentality, like us against the world, that's a team supposed to be. Why I don't like all that fraternizing. I told y'all yesterday with Tabo Sabalocious and Joe King Noble was good friends. Kendrick Perkins told him he went to go see him. Joe King Noble went to go see Tabo after the game. Kendrick Perkins said, "Get the fuck out of here." Yo shit down there and told Tabo, "Don't bring none of these guys and I'll come by our locker room no more. You see your friends outside." He checked them. Kendrick Perkins checked them. He said Fox played the whole OKC season they'd have lost. It's crazy, and that is the problem right there. These guys not being held accountable, man. That to me that is the major problem we have in the NBA. That is the major problem we have. Cause these guys they go to summertime and they get no pushback. Chet getting pushback. Fox might get some pushback, but I see it's like kid gloves, like he should know they ain't going at him. I ain't see a meme yet about Fox. I ain't see a meme yet about Fox. And that was bad. He did bad business. He did real bad business, man. He's just not a smart player. And you paying the guy $230 million to do that, like you gotta go. See, OKC saying they're sticking with Chet. I get that. When the Spurs lose, and the Knicks become champions, the Spurs cannot look at it like I don't want to make it look like the optics. We just giving up on players. Cause I know that's something the elder gonna say. Oh, you just don't give up on players. No, you gotta set it. No, he got to go. He has to go. He has to go. If you could get, and reason why I think you got teams right now, you might can. Houston will take Fox. Do a sign and trade with Tyree Eason. Do a sign and trade Fox. I give him to Houston. Give me Tyree Eason and Fred VanVleet, man. Give me Tyree Eason and Fred VanVleet, man. Tyree Eason and Fred VanVleet. Give me that. And you can have Fox. I don't care about no picks or nothing, man. I may give y'all some. I ain't gonna lie. I will give them 2 picks. I'll do Fox and give them 2 picks to get rid of Fox. And get Tyree Eason and Fred VanVleet, because you have to make the money work. He said, "Are the Thompson brothers all hype?" The thing is with them, right? I'm gonna be totally honest with them. I'm big fans of them. Right? And you know why I'm big fans of them? And anybody, I could probably not even have to say nothing, and you guys will know. If I sit there and say why I'm big fans of them, I bet some of you guys would know. I'm gonna ask you guys before I answer it. Why is Kareem big fans of the Thompson boys? I'm gonna see if you guys been listening to me and know my style. So I'm gonna give you guys a couple more seconds. Why Kareem like the Thompson boys? And thank you right there, Hart. And not only Hart, they know everybody in the NBA. When I saw that, I became a big fan. Pictures and it was guys that I ain't saying they asking about guys like who is Anthony Davis. They ask guys that's real super duper role guys at the end of the bench on each team. They aced it. Them guys knew every single person in the NBA. They was giving them hard questions. Not know, oh, who's this? Oh, that's Norman Powell. Like things that a player should know. A rookie should know. If you're a rookie, you should know who Norman Powell is. You should. Or you're just not watching basketball. He's not a big name like that, but you still should know a Norman Powell. You should know a Luke Kennard and things like that. Marcus Smart. You should know those players. Those guys there. When I saw that, the knowledge of they showed guys pictures, and they knew everybody who it was. And they said all they do is watch basketball. They loved it. And I saw the passion of the game. And they play with so much heart and both ends. But they got their floor. I don't think they max players. See, this is where the NBA it gets bad at, because a Mid Thompson, he's not no 200. Good, as much as I like him, he's not that. You ain't gonna be able to win like that. See, this is the problem. They got these stupid rules with all these to get. It's just too much money, and then you got these aprons and stuff. You're not gonna win like that. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna win like that. So you got all these aprons and all this there, this and that. You the issue with that is you can't, you know what I'm saying, pay them guys that. But to answer your question, it's hard for me to say they all hype. I can't, because they played. If they'd have been in that series, you felt the impact. Those guys go hard. They go hard. And they cares. And they really cares. See, a lot of these guys don't go hard and they don't really care. They don't really care. A lot of these guys don't have heart. A lot of these guys don't have heart, man. And guys don't care. A lot of these guys are selfish. There's just a lot with it come with these players. And they know, these players know, I can be selfish and still get max money. Dennis Schroeder told everybody. I could score no points in the finals game and turn down $89 million. I could turn down $89 million. I scored 0 points in the game. And I've been in career at most, for most of my career, I've been a backup. That's when you know it's a problem. That's when you know it's a problem. He sat there and said, no, I scored 0 points. I didn't do anything in the playoffs. Anything. My body language, I did nothing in the playoffs. I don't want no 89 million? You bugging. He just was a 6-man the year prior. I won 100-something million. Even though he didn't get it, but even Clinton still had the 89 million on the table. Just the mentality. That's just why I said this game is a problem. But these players know I don't have to, I could do this, that, and the third. I'm still going to get my money. They're at the right age, they still going to get their money. So I just think that's why I said the NBA need arbitration. The NBA need arbitration because this game, the money is poisoning these guys getting like generational wealth so fast. And they don't have to prove nothing. Then when they go to these organizations, these teams roll out the red carpet for them. And they tell them, yo, you so great. You this. They not telling these guys the truth. And these guys don't have to do anything. That's the real issue we having. Yeah, I see a lot of people falling back. A lot of people probably tired, going by their day. You know what I'm saying? He said, what is arbitration? Okay, I'm breaking down arbitration before I log off. So arbitration is when you go into free agency and you ask for a certain amount of money. Let's say, like, first example, Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves asked for $240 million, right? Lakers say no.
Get
Hold up. These phones is crazy. But Lakers like, nah, I think he should get a 5-year, right? And Lakers have to making a case. So why you think Austin Reeves should get 5-year, 190? So now you pretty much have to talk bad about your players, but not talking bad, but you tell them it's not going to be favorable to that guy. So, and you saying he don't do this, he don't do that. So you kind of like criticizing his game, but you're making your point because you don't want to pay him that money, right? And then arbitration comes, and they say, and then they make their argument why he should get 5-year, 2, and you say he should get 5-year, 190. So arbitration comes back, and they will tell you, you may win a case and be like, yo, you take it to arbitration, and then let's say if the Lakers win, Reeves get 5 years, 190. So he get 5 years, 190. So you kind of have to talk bad at the play. People don't like it because they say it fractures relationship. I think it's just reality. Because you're not, it's not like you're telling something that's not true. You're pretty much telling how you feel. Because he already at this age, he had this injury, he declined or this and that. He don't play good in the playoffs. When aggressive defense on him, he could struggle, and you pretty much making your case. And now player have to hear the conversation, talk about it like that. So some people they avoid it because they don't want to go through that. But I think that's real. Rand would lose arbitration every time because he didn't do nothing last year. He did nothing this year. Then you look at the game. Like if I was fighting against uh if I'm fighting against Jalen Duran and I work for the Pistons, I'd be like, yo, his game, he's not this, he's not, and the organization get mad. And the players times you could get in your feelings, then they want to get traded. They be like, you think this of me? It is like a tough spot, but at this think these salaries and these guys getting bamboozled each and every time, and it costing these teams because now they can't bring back. They can't. Team can win championship, can't bring back their team. That's crazy. You win championship now. You got like Boston. Boston won champion. Boston had to get rid of all them guys. It's this landscape because they two-star. What happened is they cater and give the stars way too much money. And then it's like the stars and everybody else just drops down. It's like the stars and the potential stars and the rookie guys on the rookie think gonna be stars. They get the bulk of the money. Then everybody else gets the scraps. And then you have a guy that who getting scraps plays better. That just happens. Then these contracts are guaranteed opposed to football. And the game being soft, there is no pushbacks. Fox ain't getting no pushback. Fox deserves every pushback there is. Same way like Chet didn't compete. Fox not aggressive enough. He's not aggressive. Fox averaged 25 points. Fox was, you forgot how to score? You don't let your team just come back. That's why, like Donovan Mitchell, you got to look at that. You did nothing. You have 22 points with 6 minutes to go. That's worse than Wemby in them last night. Reason why I said that's worse because it was less time. It was 6 minutes with 22 minutes left. They had to start the fourth quarter. It was 15. So you had 12 minutes opposed to 6 minutes. So that comeback, well, what's name was worse. It's just that this was a higher level because it's in the finals, but it was worse. And Donovan Mitchell, your star player, he your star player, and he was there. He couldn't been scoring. He couldn't nothing he could have did to prevent that in those 6 minutes. You may tell me you Donovan Mitchell alone. You can't score 8 points if you've been ultra aggressive in that 6 minutes. You score 8 points, like in that 6 minutes. That might have been enough to get you out of victory. You ain't scream on nobody. You did nothing. You allowed that to happen. You allowed that to happen. So that's why I said these guys don't. That's what I said. These guys don't. When they be, oh, this guy deserves, they don't give you that. Because I just think it's no team I've seen should be that good where in a playoff setting where they come back like that. And then you doing stupid stuff on top of it. You doing stupid stuff on top of it. Like, that's a real issue. He said, Kareem, I be talking. Not that, I'm be honest. Like, it depends my position. I don't think I'll be greasy. I'll be professional. It depends my position. But I wouldn't, I know me. I ain't saying if I work for an organization, I'm not saying I would be in the media bashing these guys like that. If I work for the organization, I ain't say I do that. But in their face and around their teammates, I'll call them out. I would. I call them out. And in the press conference, certain things, if I was a coach, I call some shit out. That's what I said, depend on position. Like if I'm a general manager and coming out like just going crazy like that, like I'll be professional, but my point to get across. I would come if I'm a media member, I'm going after them. I'm a media, that's why I don't want to be friends with none of them. If I work for the organization as a media member, I don't be none of their friends. I ain't trying to be cool with them. I don't care. I want to have my show based on interviews. I wouldn't want that. I don't want nothing based on interviews. Is why I don't need you. I just want to call the game. PG Big Dog, what up? But I would call these guys out though. If I was in the media. I call them out because the organization gassed them like they saying, "Oh, we built around Luka." All they talk about Luka. Luka got work to do too. What is he doing? And to be an organization and you getting paid for it, so now you want a player to do your job. See, that type stuff I would call out. And that's the foolishness of the Lakers organization. You want a player. See, this is why I say I wish. This is I wish I had like 300,000 subscribers. And this way it could get back to these players. I would go even harder. I ain't really going hard now because like nobody hears you. If I had like 300,000 subscribers, I would go in. He said, "Do I think LeBron eyeing the Spurs low key? No. Because LeBron, and I don't think the Spurs want LeBron because that would send a real bad message. LeBron is not easy to. Now I think Kevin Durant mad that he ain't go to San Antonio because he really wanted Houston. He ain't mind San Antonio, but he really wanted Houston. That don't mean they're the one. See, that's another thing. It's not guaranteed. Just because he'd have been there, you don't know. Because obviously some players would have the cell wouldn't have been there. So a lot of stuff would have been different. So you can't say the cell definitely wasn't going to be. He's part of that trade. Like I said, I think Keldon Johnson's kind of like messing up. But one thing I like, he's playing hard though. He playing with that heart. He boxing now. He playing with heart. He talking his shit. He's playing. So I much as I kind of he scares me when he on that court, but at the end of the day, I respect that he's playing hard though. He's playing with heart. You're right. He's definitely Watson agent. You 100% right about that. Definitely Watson agent. I just think that heck, what up, heck? Yeah. No. No. He said, "What do I do? The Lakers go free agency or trade?" See, the thing about trades, you're giving up stuff which I don't mind. Lakers, I wouldn't have problems giving up nothing. Free agency a little easier, especially if you start getting like guys on bargains. Like depends who's there. So it's like I don't know, but I think the Lakers.
Sounds like
I know that's what people don't want to hear, but I think Lakers should play the long game. If I'm the Lakers, I'm playing the long game where I'm building for like 2 years. I'm just setting the foundation right now. If I'm the Lakers, I wouldn't just come right now and do it. I just wouldn't. No, I'm not saying. I don't think it'd take 2 or 3 years, but I definitely think that I don't think it'd take 2 or 3 years, but I mean 3 or 4 years. I definitely think it'd take this year and next year because I think it's gonna be too hard to try to do everything this year. I think it's hard because for one, it's hard because your best players is free agents. So I think that alone makes it tough. And it's a weak free agent class. Your best is free agents. That's why if I'm the Lakers, I'm getting 3 guys in this draft here. I'm getting 3 guys in this draft. This way you have 3 guys in this draft, and by the time next year, maybe a couple of them, then you got a Thero might be ready. See that's the thing. That's how you have to look at it. You can them, and then by next year it could be ready. And then even if it's not ready, they might show something with, even if, as far as trade wise, now you kind of could see like, you know what I mean. If you may need that. Now you got young players that's worth something. Like right now, Lakers can't even get into a Giannis thing. They just got no young players that's worth nothing. They was easy to get Anthony Davis because they had a bunch of young guys that Zubac showed promise. He was young, a young center. He showed promise. Ingram was averaging 17 points. Kuzma, Lonzo, Josh Hart. You had guys already was playing well as being young. Randall. Yeah, I like Baba Miller. I like Baba Miller. I like Trevin Brazil. I like Dylan Swain. That's what they gotta. I think they gotta. I'll buy 2 second-round picks. I would. I'll probably try to trade for a second-round pick, and I would. You know what I'm saying? I think 3 guys in this draft. 3 guys in the draft, anywhere from like 45 on down. I don't want none in the 50s. 45 on down. 45th pick on down. Yep. Yep. Yeah, so battery getting low. So I'll holler at you guys. Appreciate you.